Yo, what's going on, man? Miles Fortress here, and this is a very short announcement, okay? Please join my Discord, okay? It's called Miles Fortress 2. It's a pun on Vader's Fortress in Star Wars, you know, his castle on Mustafar. Very cool, right? Very cool. Join in though. There's plenty to talk about. Marvel, Star Wars, DC, anything, you know? So come on in, join, have some fun. We're a family, and yeah, let's chill. What's going on, man? Miles Fortress here, and today is the 4th of July. I hope you all are having a very happy 4th, you know. I hope you're all eating tons of barbecue, you know, just enjoying time with friends and family, and you know, just living life right now, okay? But today we have some big news for the One Piece live action, okay? Now, it seems as if some people have seen it early. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess some people are able to watch it early. That's cool, because now I get to, you know, see some firsthand reviews from actual fans, you know, not critics, not hardcore critics. So I'm hyped to read this thread here. By Arthur, I'm not trying to say his name. Big One Piece account on Twitter. Go follow him. Great account for info and just, you know, all that stuff. So here he has an entire thread about his first thoughts on the series. So this is gonna be good to read. Hopefully it'll be good. I mean, you all know my take on it. I think the show looks fun. It looks very fun to watch. I'm not watching it for a complete anime ripoff. I'm watching it just for pure entertainment because I love these characters. I love this franchise, so I'm willing to give it a chance, you know, unlike most people, unfortunately. So that's enough talking. Let's read this thread and yeah, let's dive on in. So he says here, One Piece live action early impressions review. I got to travel to Los Angeles to see parts of the One Piece live action early, so here are my thoughts so far. Simply put, a couple complaints aside, it really is everything I could have ever wished for. It's amazing. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. He says here, as a disclaimer, obviously I'm biased towards this project, but I also promise the staff I judge the show fairly because it'd be disrespectful to their efforts if I only praise it blindly. I agree. This is also not a paid review, just my honest thoughts. Okay, here we go. Let me zoom in some actually. Above all, what really stood out to me about the One Piece live action is how incredibly fun it is to simply watch it. I knew it, bro. I can just tell. You can just tell by the trailer. This thing looks so fun. It looks so fun. And it just mind boggles me how everyone's so, you know, just hating on it when the thing looked so fun. I didn't see anything bad with the trailer. I thought it looked so fun. So that's good to know. That's amazing to know. He says the series embraces the goofy and fun-loving nature One Piece has to the point it had me with a dumb grin on my face during so many scenes. Okay, so far so good, y'all. So far so good. He says here, to me, this is a massive strength because it means that even if a scene or dialogue feels too cheesy, it works within the tone of the series and doesn't feel out of place. Right. However, this still doesn't mean that a couple of the quips weren't a bit too awkward and corny. Well, that's natural. Okay, that's natural. I mean, most fictional stories nowadays that are adapted into live action are always cringy. It just comes with it. It's just cringy, and you know what? It is what it is, man. As long as the show is fun and enjoyable, that's all I care about, though. You know, I can put aside corny lines, you know, for a very just fun show in general. I'm cool with that. So let's keep going. He says, though I wasn't a fan of that, those cringy moments were thankfully rare. Okay, good. That's very good. As I feel the script was otherwise so well written. Okay. Many of the jokes surprisingly made me laugh, and there were many well-written lines that gave more depth to the Straw Hats and who they are. Yo, so far so good, man. Like, this is a good review so far. Like he isn't being too like bandwaggy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not being too bandwagonish, but at the same time he's being very critical too. He's not being you know, fake. He's being completely honest. I can tell he's being honest. So this is cool. He says part of the Straw Hats personas were slightly changed. Okay, but I like that they're not being blindly faithful to the manga, but instead evolving them in a way that it fits live action. These Straw Hats feel like actual real people and real friends. Yes, that sounds incredible. Like I told y'all a million times, if you are watching this series to see a complete just copy paste of the manga and anime, you won't be enjoying it. You will be disappointed. Do not watch this series if you want a complete, just an utter copy of the show, because that's not what it is. It's not supposed to be that. So get that idea out of your brains right now. Okay, he says it here, so anyone who's watching this right now had that complaint, but here it is. Okay, don't watch it. Don't watch it. If you feel that way, don't watch it, because clearly it's not gonna be that. So, and thankfully, I agree. Like, I'm glad it's like that. I'm glad it's not just copying the manga and anime. That's cool. That's cool to me. I'm down with that. So let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. That's a big one though. I think fans are gonna hate that. That's a big one. Fans ain't gonna like that one, but I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Luffy is just positively silly. Usopp pretends to be cool and smooth. Sanji is more flirty, etc. The chemistry between the main five in the cast can't be put into words. It's every bit as charming as you've seen them interacting in all the promo material. That's cool, man. I love good chemistry. You can always tell when it's like actors are not really syncing well. Like, it bleeds in the product. You can see it in the product. So that's cool that they actually, you know, are cool and friends in real life, because it shows in the anime. It shows in the live action, so that's cool. There's some things that have been changed from the manga. Zoro and Nami join concurrently at Shellstown. Okay. Luffy first meets Usopp by the Mary, etc. And yet every choice just makes so much sense. Can't really think of anything they changed that felt like a downgrade. I mean, that's just, it's obvious. Again, it's not a complete copy of the anime and manga. It's not. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with finding changes as long as it makes sense. That's all I care about. Almost done here, y'all. Almost done here. It says, you can feel that Oda had his hand in making sure these changes were faithful to the story. Little touches like Luffy feeling like he can hear something from the Mary when they first meet simply add to the magical feelings of the show for One Piece fans. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I'm happy to say, however, one of my favorite things was the battles, as the choreography was legitimately insane. Wow, okay. The show was really well directed, but in fights in particular, the use of camera work makes them an absolute joy to watch and cheer to. That's sick, man. I mean, look, bro, the budget was how many, like, millions, bro? Like, what, like $200 million, something like that? So yeah, this this show better look crazy. I think it was like 18 million per episode or something like that. So this show better look crazy. Okay, it has to. It has no excuse to not look good. It has no excuse. He hasn't mentioned CGI yet, so I'm waiting for that. Oh, it's down here. Cool. Yeah, he hasn't mentioned it yet, so let's see about that one. But here he says, the entire fight sequence of Luffy fighting Alvida, for example, reminded me of something like G5. It was so, oh wow, really? It was so much fun with Luffy just jumping around and messing with her. I'm legitimately really happy that the fights will seem to be a strong point for this series. That's sick, man. That's sick. And who's playing Alvida? That's gonna be funny seeing her. Who's playing Alvida? All right, here we go, y'all. The big one, CGI. The CGI within those fights, I feel, is good enough to be passable. Personally, I'm not as frightful to CGI as some others are, so I don't give it as much importance. But basically, what you see in the trailer is what you get, though the rubber looks way better in quick cuts. So that makes sense. I'm not afraid of the CGI, man. I'm sure it'll look good, bro. Again, this budget is like 18 million per episode, so it has to look good. It really can't afford to look bad. It just can't. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Even when the CGI looks a bit weird, it fits within the tone they are trying to achieve of One Piece feeling so goofy that you don't really feel that bothered by it. And besides, the CGI is fairly rarely used. There's a heavy emphasis on practical effects. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Practical effects is always better than CGI, always. You want as much practical scenes as possible. Okay, it says here, the music. Okay, the music. The music was also a great highlight. It has a very piratey feeling, much akin, whatever, to Pirates of the Caribbean, but in a way that it builds its own tone in a similar, I think he meant way, he put was, in a similar way as One Piece's OST, making it really fun to listen to within the scenes. Yeah, I wasn't really that, worried about the music part. I figured that it would be just like the anime. There's no way they would just steal the songs from the anime and put them in the show. So I'm cool with that. I want it all to be original. I want it all to be original, bro. That's all I care about. So that's cool. And so far, that's what it is. So far, I'm seeing that it's all original. They're all different. The strides are all different. So that's cool. That's cool. He says here, this is just my opinion, but despite CGI and some of the campy dialogue, I'm happy to see how much they seem to be nailing the adaptation balance. But above all else, I just had so much fun watching this. which I feel is the core of what One Piece fans should be. Yeah, but unfortunately, One Piece fans are crybabies, okay? They want it to be just like the anime, and they're crybabies. All right, so I'm glad you enjoyed it, bro, but it's a bit of a task to ask everyone else to be just as excited for it. That's just how, yeah, it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. In the end, it mostly matters where you're coming into this from. If you're expecting it to take itself very seriously, be identical to the manga, or have impeccable CGI, you won't get it. Yep, I knew it. You won't get it. You're not getting that, bro. You like, who even wants that? Who even wants a carbon copy of the manga and anime? That's boring. That's so boring, man. You know, so I'm glad it's not that. I'm glad. It says here, but if you're up to embrace its One Piece soul, you're in for a real fun adventure. I'm down, bro. I'm down. I've been down since day one. Okay, I'm down. I'm down. So it seems as if this guy loves it. He says it's amazing, so he likes it. That's all that matters, man. Honestly, that's all that matters, man. Like, you know, if it's good, I'm down. I'm down, bro. There it is, y'all. That is a very well thought out review of the show. No spoilers, thank God. Thanks for that. No spoilers. And that's what we got. Yeah. So I'm hyped for it. But that's it for me though. So like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this, man. Will you be seeing the show? Will you not watch it? Will you skip out? Let me know. Like go today, it's 20 likes, man. Help me out. And yeah, that's it for me though. I am out. Peace.